Hey you guys, I'm just going to do a little video chatting with you and tapping and scratching on everything around me. Today I am packing to go on my trip to the US to visit my family. And I just kind of wanted to do a chill video with you guys in preparation for packing. I've got my suitcases ready to be filled. I'll show those to you in a moment. I'm also just filming with like natural light. It's middle of the day and I thought that would be kind of different. I've got the fan on, really chill. But I've been wanting to do a video with this chair because this part sounds so good. So that's what kind of inspired the video. This is the bottom side of this cushion. Super like sticky, these little dots. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, if you're on Patreon with me, do me a favor and go and vote. By the time you see this video, yeah, maybe I'll try to put this video tonight so that you hear this. Anyway. Go and vote because I have a couple of options for your first May exclusive. That one of them is like to do a talking video like this basically, but traveling from Egypt to the US and just like bringing you along with me, or just like the standard video that I do for you guys, which is always like, everyone on Patreon really likes soft-spoken videos and they always vote on soft-spoken videos, so it's always soft-spoken, tapping, scratching in some sense. So I'm totally fine doing a regular video too, but I wondered if you might enjoy that. So go vote on that soon because I'm traveling fairly soon. If you hear this and you're on Patreon. And if you're not on Patreon and would like to do that, you can always click on the link that's in the description box of all of my videos to find out more. That would be for the first exclusive of May. I'm sorry, of 8. What are we in? Yeah, May. Because I do 2 exclusives per month, so keep that in mind when you're looking into that. So excited to travel. There's a little bit of cotton coming out there. If any of you saw the video where I was using a knife to rip open pillows and then like tearing the fabric, it was a great custom video by an anonymous subscriber. This is half of the poofiness contained back in this pillowcase that came out of one of the pillows, and I have a family member who's going to make it into another pillow. But I thought I'd play with it a bit for you first because it just sounds so good. So let me get up here. I like that so much. This is a chair that we got from IKEA. I think it was around, we got it on sale and maybe it was around 120 US dollars. It's actually really comfortable. I was actually thinking of putting some of this stuffing into this because I don't know if you can see, but it's really thin and it's just sitting on these like wood not wood, I don't know what that bamboo, it's not bamboo, I'm not sure what it really is, but it kind of does look like bamboo actually. So I'm considering putting some of that in there just to like see, wait, is there, yeah, there's a zipper. So I could zip it open and just add a bit of fluff because I feel that it needs more fluff. Now we've got our plants over here. This is one of them. She's only got 2 leaves and this one's like so happy. It's got so many leaves. And it's got one coming up here that's going to open soon. And then if you look carefully here, that's another baby that's coming as well. This is the new laundry bin that I got from Matalan, the store called Matalan. It's really great. I've really been liking it. Look how it just fits right in that little nook. That's why I got it. It's like perfect for a small space, and I like the color. Just fits right here nicely. And then I've got my workout mat here that I just roll up and stick here with my weights down there, and actually my little tennis balls are there. I use those for rolling out my back. Maybe I should turn the light on for you guys because that natural light might not stretch out over here. We'll see. I just kind of like the natural light right now. So you know what this is? This is actually a trash can from IKEA. And if you see this one back here, this is like a real pot from IKEA. And this is the original size that this plant was. But it was growing so much and we wanted to give it more room to get bigger. So we decided, because the IKEA pots are really expensive and these are really cheap, we just decided to see if it would grow inside this because it looks like a pot. And it did. We just put holes on the bottom and then this. And when I say we, I mean my husband. He's like really into it and so good at this, which I'm really thankful for because I love plants. But I don't always have the time to like take care of them. So over here I've got one of my favorite things. This is the Lord's Prayer in Arabic, and it's a kind of a treasure for me. Long story. This is where I keep all my jewelry, rings, lipstick, etc. My baby book, my baby Arabic books, which I really don't read much, but I should read more. I've got, this is the nail polish color I've got on right now. And that's what it looks like. Oh, it doesn't have like a name, it just has the number 065, and it's by Jelly Effect. I've got a bunch of my little floss things here because I'm going to pack my bag. Oops. I've got a bunch of my floss kind of picks here because I'm going to pack my bag soon and just didn't want to forget those, so I was restocking one of my bins with extra stuff like this, so I put that to the side. This is a spot for all of the gifts that I've wrapped for each day that I'm gone. I like to give a gift to my husband so he has something to like look forward to each day, because it sucks but he can't travel with me. He's Egyptian and we don't have all of the paperwork and visas that we need. We're working on things, but anyway, so this is, I wrapped these yesterday for him. This is actually wrapped in, I went to a store and they didn't have wrapping paper, but they had these like curtains. So this is really made from curtains, but I really liked the design. So this is usually covered with a photo of us here, but I obviously took that down. So I'm going to put numbers on all of these. so he knows which ones are for which day. Okay, I'm going to show you also the suitcases behind me, but it's a bit darker. So maybe I can roll this over here into the light. Those are my flip-flops. We call them ship-ships. Ship-ship in Arabic. My ship-ships. Okay. You guys have probably seen this before. I've actually made some videos just tapping on it because it's so lovely. It's an Egyptian brand called Hammer, and apparently you can kind of like throw it around and it never gets damaged, but I don't believe that, because look, there's already like just like cracks and lines and things. I mean, we'll see. But my old suitcase, the handle stopped working, so I can't pull it up, and that happened on my last trip, so I just kind of need to use this one now. So it's got a working handle. That's what I mean by that. So on mine it stopped coming up, so I would have to like pull it by this bit when I was walking, which was annoying. I'll get on the other side because the light is so lovely. It really does just look like a big pillow. So, and I love this one. It's hard because it's stuck on the rug. Let me get my foot to pull it. Okay, super formal video. But I love it because it rolls in all directions, and I've actually never had a suitcase that did that. And I travel a lot, so it's kind of exciting. See how there's like all these geometric like shapes and indents and things. Okay, roll over here. It's crazy how dusty things are here. We had a sandstorm the other day in Egypt. Thankfully it didn't seem to reach the part of Cairo that we live in. They thought it was going to, but we didn't experience any of it. If it did, we didn't feel it. But in like the desert areas that are like wide open without buildings and stuff, it got really intense, which happens usually around this time of year. That said, we still have so much dust. Like this was cleaned, brought from under the bedding, cleaned yesterday, and it's like already look how much dust is just compiled. My husband and I were laughing because there's two like lock systems. There's this one, you can attach the handles here with a lock, or if you go down further, I'll show you, there's another one, and you do the same thing. You take these two zipper handles, and in this case you enter them here in these little spots, and then you do a little code, and it's got a little thing. It's just funny that there's one here and here. I don't know if it's just like giving you options. Anyone know why there are two? Is it just something different? My husband and I were laughing. It sounds so good. So I've got this one, and then I've got another one over there. It's red and a bit smaller than this one. I always travel with two suitcases when I travel to the US because I bring a lot of random stuff back with me. It's like just cheaper in the US, like my pads, tampons, floss, like a lot of practical things, toothpaste, shoes actually, because I need some new shoes for my dance classes, like tennis shoes, because the bottoms are like worn out already, and they're much cheaper in the US because they're not imported, whereas here if I get a shoe it's imported, so you pay extra. They look like little pyramids actually. Let's go from this angle. I've got this dress on. I've had this for years. I got this on Amazon like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. It's like this really flowy, comfortable dress, and it just kind of works perfectly for being at home in this culture. There's another plant there. And a little table. This is our miniature balcony. And we have 2 chairs like that from IKEA. This table, a plant, and there's like a pot over there too that's not filled. And then these are our like windows there that enclose the balcony, and then this is the door that my husband put in when we got married and I moved in here, to soundproof the room as much as possible for filming. I know you can still hear stuff outside through even 2 panels, but we live in a busy street in Egypt, so what can you do? I like the sound of this like plastic. Let's get some rug scratching for you guys. So there's the suitcase. We'll put you here for now. And this is the rug that you guys love. I don't usually scratch from this angle, but that's kind of nice. So I'm really excited about my trip. But I'm also, I've never felt this feeling going to the US before of just, it's just so not stable right now in so many ways. And yeah, it's just bizarre. It's a really bizarre feeling. I feel much safer in Egypt in every way, which is odd, because I usually feel so much freedom in the US to say what I believe and stand up for the things that I think are right, and without fear of any kind. But that's changing at the moment, and I do feel concerned. Especially, I have a husband who's Middle Eastern, and I speak out quite comfortably and publicly about my support for Palestine, and it's just scary for people in the US that if they do that now and they're not well, it almost doesn't even matter at this point. Maybe even if I'm a US citizen and I do that, there could be consequences. So it's a tumultuous time, and very uncertain, and it feels weird because I've traveled my whole life to different countries, and I've always been from a country that like had the most freedom, you know, and freedom of speech, freedom of belief, freedom to say what you want about the government or what, you know, anything. And here I am, I moved to Egypt, where people can't speak out about what they think about the government, or what the leader here says or does. Like, there's fear because you can be imprisoned. Like, it's, you know, that's normal in a lot of countries, but that's never been normal in the US. So the fact that that's starting to happen is like the Twilight Zone. I don't know that I've ever felt unsafe traveling back to the US. Never, except for the last time I went, and this time, ever since things became much less stable and lots of changes. So yeah, I guess I could definitely and I mean, I've never been like concerned about flying before either. I'm really comfortable flying, but there were some incidences and things, and I think things have calmed down with that. But it's just an odd feeling to have any uncertainty or any I usually would feel like I'm going to the safest place when I'm going back to the US, where I have the most freedoms, but I don't feel that way anymore, which is just weird. It's really weird. I know not everyone will agree with my beliefs or my perspective on that, but that's how I feel as someone who's traveled the world quite a bit in my life, and has been in a lot of countries where people don't have freedoms. And so yeah, it's just an interesting situation. So with that, I'm going to pray for my safety in travels, and yeah, I'm pray for everyone else's safety. I'm probably the safest person. I'm like a white girl from the US. It's just pray for everyone else, their safety. Don't pray for mine, never mind. Pray for everyone else's safety. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Thanks for joining me for this really impromptu video. Okay, you guys, have a great rest of your day or night.